It's your boy No Face No Case, and today we got Charleston White beefing with Shawn Cotton and Say Cheese TV.
Now, this may be my last interview with him, because I'm going to tell him this to his face. You messy. You got to be like Antoine Daniels and the other people who, you got a problem with Charleston, let's not do that here. That's why your number's going down. Every comeback to Dancer, block you, Say Cheese TV. It's a bullshit. It started to be a bullshit channel anyway. Yeah, it started to be a real bullshit channel. Cause I be looking at the title and I be saying, man, either they stupid over there, why everything Charleston White goes off? Oh, they turn to yellow. Duh. The title. The turnaround. Duh, the title. So I notice people who put positive titles, Tasha K, it's the Charleston White goes off. Puts it down there. I'm starting to say, homie, it just starting to become a pattern, homie. Have me fly in and just the number woo 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 woo. Treat me like I ain't your best. Okay. You see how them dancers looking over there without me? And without me, Say Cheese TV numbers don't look so good. And I've been holding it back. But you ain't finna keep treating me like this. You ain't finna keep treating me like this. Yo, I'm waiting on your camera girl. You might need some new camera people. Or you might not just need to stop interviewing Charleston White. Because don't look like you appreciate Charleston White and what he do for your channel. Charleston White appreciates you. When you call, he stop what he doing and jump. You hard to get in contact with now. And I think you setting up a beef for me and Philly, for somebody to die. I really think that. You got a history of it. You got a history of it, Shawn. Mode 3, you ain't learned from Mode 3, Trap Boy Freddy, and Yellow Bees. You ain't learned. That's why your channel not growing. You're stagnant, your numbers. You was trying to do something extra. Now you just throwing out anything. Yeah, anything. Your audio up. Your audio up at Barstool Sports. Get the f out of here. B-Talk Sports. Get out of here. Your audio up. You ain't got no new mic. You just stagnant. That ain't how businesses grow. I'm growing. I'm actually growing past your...
See, here's the thing, Charleston. Just about every platform you go on to, you get into a beef with. Vlad TV, Say Cheese TV, Anton Daniels, Danza Project, just to name a few. But guess who they all got in common? You. See, here's the thing. A lot of people let fame and money go to their head. But without these platforms, you wouldn't really even be anywhere. Now, the thing about a rise to fame, you have to learn how to pivot. So in some degree, I agree with him on pivoting, to doing his comedy shows, to doing other things, brand deals and stuff like that. But the thing is, if you try to do the same old tricks, eventually they stop working. See, after you're gone, these platforms will continue because there'll be a new person. It's no different than the NBA and NFL. Niggas is born every day. And at some point, Charleston White will learn this. Now, I get, why he has sort of a big head. Pause. But these streamers like Aiden Ross, you'll find out soon enough that their streams are fake. They use bots in their streams. So I think that streaming will be on the decline because companies are starting to figure out that these streamers are faking their streams with bots. So the streaming shelf life won't last long. And because everything is migrating to YouTube and YouTube is migrating to become the new television, you'll soon figure out, that since you can't even get on YouTube and get monetized, that these same people that you're kicking on the way up are the same platforms that you'll need on the way down. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But in the era of whether it's streaming or being on YouTube, you need new tricks because old tricks start to get old after a while and people are always looking for something new. Now, Shawn Cotton and Charleston White are most definitely a great duo. We've seen that. But that duo has to continue to go up and expand and try things differently. The interview style and the interview thing, you know, is cool. But what's next? What's next in terms of content and content creation? It needs to go to a new level to continue to have oxygen and breathe new life. That's one thing that Charleston is missing, is he's not understanding that, and this is a conversation he could have with Shawn, is that things need to grow, okay? There needs to be a new style going on, because there's only so much you can say the same thing. Now, a lot of the stuff that Charleston White says, I 100% agree with, especially when it comes to the black community. But he has to understand, you have to be able to coexist and work with these platforms because they're already pre-built. They were there before you, and they will be there long after you. Now, Sean Cotton seems to do great business. You know, he's actually the one that really put Charleston White in the YouTube algorithm, because Charleston White's channels kept getting taken down. So, you know, this is crazy to see. Hopefully these brothers can work it out. But again, nobody is bigger than the program. The program is the program. You use it for what it's worth, you get money, and you continue to elevate. But this right here could be Charleston White's downfall. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. And again, it's no face, no case. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.
TV just used me for views. Aiden Rose, brand partnership, build up together. Shawn just make $100,000, but could make 3 times as more in different entities, but he can't get off YouTube. He's still using negative titles. He's still using clickbait titles. Funny look, man, listen. I've been on big platforms like CCTV. The numbers they CCTV get in a month, because those platforms are big and they know what they're doing with professional people, those numbers he get in a month, they get in a week. But he's stuck back then. But he my little homie. He ain't my little homie. He's my partner. My partner and my business associate. Because we ain't business partner. We business associate. He paid me, I provide a service. But if he was Shawn, man, as much as I be around the country, and people ask him about me, he's supposed to be streaming with me like Alien. Do you know what that would have done for the streaming world? I would just sit back and wait for him. I wouldn't go, because you know, like, man, they got to figure it out. And when you say something, they are, we're going to start, man, let me back up. Everybody who I done talked to, it's been a whole year now. We're going to start streaming. Ain't one of them streamed yet. They still over there with Charleston White content. Say, homie, you doing 1 million views right here on YouTube. Why don't you build and ass cap it and put it in the podcast world? Why we still over here, homie? Why we ain't over here with Act man? Joe Rogan, man. We doing the numbers for the young. Come on, man. So I'm not growing everybody. So this may be my last TV interview. This may be Charleston White's farewell, because I'm looking at it saying, man, you outgrowing it. And then when you go sit down with them, look how they clueless to what you're talking about. And it's everything is no substance. He ain't displaying you in the best light. They don't promote your comedy show. What's your next? None of that. It's all about pitting you against whatever celebrity's coming up. For the viewership. They're not even focusing on the engagements. They're not even focused on the engagements. Well, what's the engagement? Man, come on. So I'm outgrowing who I started with and who put me on. They still doing the same thing. I'm just busting it down, man. Man, mama say when your season change, your tune change. When you know better, you do better. I've been doing this shit long enough to know now. Say TV, Dallas over all those YouTube influencers is a thing of the past. Streamers are it now. YouTubers are the thing of the past. Even social media influencers. Because you just have a social media page. What are you influencing? Now Charleston White is a social media influencer. Vlad TV, just a YouTuber. Stacey TV, just a YouTuber. Why you don't think you don't see Breakfast Club, $1 Million Worth of Game, Joe Rogan, all these people on YouTube? They're not YouTubers. They're journalists and podcasters and media platforms. Those are YouTube platforms. They don't have media credentials. See what I'm saying? The YouTube platform. So once you start understanding things, you don't come back to high school, nigga, you in college. I keep saying, hey, y'all, this is what I'm learning. I'm breaking it down what I'm learning. And I see y'all really ain't listening. Leave this buddy and his team. He could quadruple the content that he has. He don't have to replay it. Just submit it into the airways, buddy. And let people who don't have time to come to YouTube catch it on Spotify, Pandora, in the airways. Come on, guys. That's what Act doing. Same with the jewelers. Tagging your jeweler. I'm telling my jeweler, I'm walking around with your jewelry on. I'm tagging Katie Custom Jewelry. Don't nobody know. Yeah, man, everybody know. Everybody know you in your city. Everybody know you in your city. But you got wearing your jewelry around the world. Why wouldn't you do what Johnny Dang do? Johnny Dang's face is every goddamn where he is wearing jewelry. He's branding his likeness and his image. You lazy. Tag you for what? Don't nobody know you. Y'all don't get nothing away. Johnny is capping, marketing is everywhere, Johnny Dang, everywhere. They know Johnny Dang's face. Name another jeweler face y'all know. Because they're not branding themselves with their likeness and image. Think they're supposed to go off their name. Your name means nothing 2 states over. That's why Johnny beating y'all with the. Because every time they look up, Johnny in the mix. We don't know what Icebox look like. You know what Johnny Dang look like. Johnny Dang is branded with the culture by face. Icebox, it's a bunch of ice boxes. It's one in Grapevine Mall. They just make jewelry. It ain't a brand we know. Branding and marketing, my guys. I'm sorry you're stuck on social media comments. And I speak a different language and understand a different reality than you. So this is someone, it's the company that I partner with. A brand is gonna brand me with their brand. A brand affiliate. Like Nike Air Jordan. That's what this is. This is like Nike Air Jordan. So, so boom. Show y'all this case. Now this case here, made out of leather. And this is gonna say Billionaire Water with Charleston White's logo on it. Then boom. And we're gonna be putting this because I like to go to the strip club. Since I like to go to the strip club, it's gonna come with a unique bag, velvet. So this is just I like to go to the strip club. This is for the players and the gentlemen. Distinguished water. So you're gonna see my face and my name branded with this brand. So do you see what I mean, Dunn? So So, as big as these platforms is, why aren't they seeking this? They're satisfied with being where they are.